Has there ever been a time where how you performed impacted the outcome of a team of people? That's what Rui Hachimura could be in for with the Lakers this upcoming season. While we know what we'll get from a healthy LeBron James and Anthony Davis, there's more uncertainty around the rest of the roster. That includes Hachimura, who figures to be the Lakers' starting power forward. While he's displayed some impressive skills, him putting it all together could determine what heights the Lakers reach in 2025. I'm going to take a deeper dive into his game and highlight where he can make a difference and what areas have room for growth. Hachimura offensively is coming off the most efficient season of his career, though it wasn't until the 51st game of last season where he became a starter. However, from that point, the Lakers found a lineup that clicked. This five-man lineup played the 16th most minutes together in the NBA this past season. It was drastically the Lakers' most effective lineup that shared the floor for 100 plus minutes. Not surprisingly, new head coach JJ Redick has announced these will be the starters entering this next season. After shooting just 35% from deep through the first 4 years of his career, the 26-year-old drastically improved last season. He shot 42% from three and performed very well off the catch. Most notably, Hachimura took a higher percentage of threes from the corners and responded by knocking down 44% of those attempts, though being a viable threat from three now makes Hachimura a more dangerous threat to attack closeouts. This possession starts with Austin Reeves operating out of pick and roll, and after getting into the paint, he passes it out to Hachimura. Immediately off the catch, Hachimura is getting downhill, though with Reeves relocating to the corner, Giannis Antetokounmpo can't fully commit to Rui. This means Hachimura now has an advantage against a smaller defender, which he capitalizes on making the driving layup. Here, Anthony Davis has a mismatch versus a smaller defender in the post. As Domantas Sabonis rotates to double, Davis passes, and the Kings' defense is now scrambling. The Lakers make extra passes, and when Hachimura gets the ball, he immediately puts it on the floor and finds space to pull up and knock down a 12-foot jumper. Redick has already stated that he wants Hachimura to take more threes this year, so how he builds off last season's performance could be a big factor in the upside of the Lakers' offense. Another area where Hachimura excelled this past season was as a cutter. He ranked in the 80th percentile on a per-possession basis, and with the defensive attention that James and Davis attract, there will be opportunities. Here Reeves is operating out of pick and roll with Anthony Davis, though after Reeves uses the screen, you can see Hachimura in the right corner already anticipating what happens next. Reeves drops it off to a rolling Davis, and Hachimura has nobody around him as he continues working towards the rim. Davis makes the right read, and it leads to a dunk. Here LeBron James is in isolation, and as he gets downhill and into a gather, you can see Draymond Green rotates to help. Though as this happens, Hachimura is all alone in the left corner and realizes it. He works his way to the basket, where James finds him for the easy dunk. Redick highlighted this skill of Hachimura's in his introductory press conference, as he's an effective finisher who can finish through contact around the basket. So given the attention the Lakers stars draw when they have the ball, don't be surprised if we see more of him cutting this upcoming season. The 26-year-old is also efficient when posting up, where he ranked in the 86th percentile on a per-possession basis last year, and it can create advantages for the Lakers in a variety of ways. He has the size to bully smaller defenders, but can also put it on the floor and get by larger ones. Hachimura posting up can also create opportunities for teammates. Here the Lakers start by feeding the ball to him on the left block, though as he's backing his defender down, Pascal Siakam starts showing a double team. Hachimura passes to D'Angelo Russell at the top of the key, and you can already see an advantage forming. With Siakam showing the double team, Andrew Nembhard had to spend time playing off Russell, though as a result, Miles Turner has to switch on the closeout. Now look at who is starting the cut from the right wing. None other than Anthony Davis. When LeBron James gets the ball, look what he sees. Davis one-on-one against a shorter Nembhard who had to rotate to help. You can imagine how it ends from here. James throws the lob to Davis for what becomes an easy basket. Another facet of Hachimura's game that Redick brought up is his potential as an offensive rebounder. This hasn't been a huge part of the 5-year veteran's game, but Hachimura did average 1.6 offensive rebounds per game as a rookie, and he showed flashes of scoring and maintaining possessions when doing so. This possession is LeBron in isolation looking to close out the game, though as he's getting into his shot, look at the left corner. That's Hachimura all alone with two defenders in position to box out Davis. Though when the shot's in the air, Hachimura starts running towards the paint and pulls down a contested board that helps the Lakers take more time off the clock. The biggest question about the Lakers' likely starting lineup is how they'll fare defensively. Some of these concerns can pertain to Hachimura. On paper, He has the size that would make him a very versatile defender, though there are some struggles this past season. One area was defending off the ball when opponents utilized screens. Here the Nuggets are bringing the ball up slowly, and Hachimura is defending Michael Porter Jr. The right as Jamal Murray crosses half court, you could see Porter work his way towards the three-point line, and Hachimura is late to realize this and now has to work through a Nikola Jokic screen. This results in Porter getting a wide open three that he knocks down. Here's an example where the Wizards are bringing the ball up, and Hachimura is defending Kyle Kuzma in the left corner. Though after a few seconds, Kuzma starts to curl around the screen, and Hachimura is late to work through it. This leads to Kuzma having the ball with a size advantage against Austin Reeves in the paint, and it ends in a layup. As a way to help LeBron James conserve energy, Hachimura might be asked to defend more wings as opposed to power forwards, which could be less than ideal. He struggled defending in isolation this past season on a per possession basis, and you can see why. Hachimura has nice size, but he doesn't have the foot speed to rely on him sticking with shorter players off the dribble, or the muscle to hang with stronger ones driving to the basket. So why is Hachimura so essential to the Lakers this year? The franchise wasn't able to acquire new additions via free agency, so this season they'll need to bank on internal growth from younger role players. That's where Hachimura fits in. He'll enter the year as a starter and will need to show his three-point shooting last season wasn't a fluke while taking more than 3 attempts per game, which I think he's capable of doing. The 26-year-old will be able to help in other ways offensively too, but defense should be the big concern, as he has room to improve defending both on and off the ball, but could have nights where he's tasked with defending an opponent's best perimeter player. In a tough Western Conference, the continued growth of Hachimura on both ends could be the difference for the Lakers in a grueling playoff race where margins are going to be thin. If you made it this far, thank you, and if you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to stay up to date on my latest basketball analysis.